Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about Terraform Cloud. So in today's cloud world, Terraform has become a very important building block when it comes to the cloud DevOps or when you want to deploy your infrastructure to any of the cloud provider, be it Azure, be it AWS or be it Google Cloud. So Terraform is compatible with every cloud and you can automate various infrastructure deployment operations with the help of the Terraform. And with the help of the Terraform, you can also maintain the desired state of your infrastructure. So you can store your infrastructure components in the form of the Terraform code and then deploy it using Terraform. And whenever you make any changes, addition or deletion of any resources to the respective infrastructure, you can again execute the code and Terraform will again create the new resources. And Terraform Cloud goes one step further in automating these operations. So you can store your Terraform code in any version control system like say GitHub Repository, and then whenever you make any changes, Terraform Cloud will make the automated execution of your code and then will redeploy the infrastructure as per the code in the GitHub repository. So in today's lecture, I am going to show you how to use the Terraform Cloud and how to use the various features of it like workspaces, variable, etc. And also we'll be using this GitHub repository where I have code to deploy a Azure virtual machine. So I will be providing this link in the video description so you can refer to this repository. So here I have some sample file, Terraform file like main.tf and resource group which is creating the resource group, and here I have like variables file where I'm giving the values to the Terraform variables, and here I'm defining the variables, and in this vm.tf I'm creating the respective VM and the resources which are required by the VM like virtual network, subnet, network interface card, etc. So you can refer this repository and see the code from here. And this is the Azure portal to which we are going to deploy the resources. That means Windows Virtual Machine. So first you need to go to this particular URL to access the Terraform Cloud. Here if you don't have any account, you can create your free account from here. So I already have the account here. So I will be logging in, and once you log in, Terraform Cloud will be asking you to create an organization. I already have the organization, your virtual instructor, so it is not asking me or giving me that prompt. So here I will be creating a new organization. So an organization is a logical container where you can keep your projects, workspaces, and other associated resources. So let me hit on create, and here I will be giving the name as well as the email address. And now hit on create. Oh, looks like this name has already been taken. Let me try this one. Okay, so this worked. Once the organization is created, it will ask you to create a new workspace. Workspace in a Terraform is a container where you can keep your Terraform configuration file, shared variable values, as well as your Terraform state files, and you can also see the logs of your executions. And also you can link the respective workspaces to your version control workflow. That means GitHub or any other version control system. So let me link it to the version control workflow. So here I will be selecting this one, and here I will be selecting GitHub app. Here I can connect to a different VCS like GitLab, Azure DevOps, Bitbucket, etc. So here I will be selecting GitHub, and here I will be going to the GitHub custom. Once I go here, it will give me this screen Here on the step 1, I will click register a new auth application. Copy all the information which Terraform is suggesting and click on register application. Now here supply the values. Client ID I will be copying from here, and I will have to generate the new client secret. Once you close this page, you won't be able to copy the secret. So store it somewhere if you require it later. Generate the secret here and copy from here and click on update application. Here put the client secret value and click on connect and continue. Here let me authorize Terraform Cloud with Github. Setting up SSH key pair is not required, so this is optional step, and I am going to skip and finish this wizard. As soon as I finish this wizard, it is asking me to create a new workspace. Here it is asking me to choose a repository. I will go with this one, and workspace name is fine, I don't want to change it. And in the advanced, you can see auto apply if you want to completely automate this operation without any manual intervention. So that means, let me go back to Github. If anyone is making any changes to any this particular file in this particular repository, say suppose they are changing the location, or say suppose bm.tf, and here I am changing the, say suppose size of the VM, Azure VM, then it will automatically trigger this code execution and will deploy the resources. But as of now, I will keep it manual apply. And again, regarding the automatic event triggering, so I will also go with the default and will hit on create. Now Terraform Cloud has detected we already have two variables, RG name and RG location, but and asking us to provide the value. But I don't, it will be STL type, that means a Terraform variable which is resides in the or runs with the code. But I don't want to provide any values because I am already giving this value in my Terraform manifest. So here I will go back to the go to workspace overview. Now we are done with the version control system integration of Terraform Cloud Workspace. Now second part is we'll connect this Terraform Cloud to the our Azure portal so that it can deploy our resources or our infrastructure in the Microsoft Azure Cloud. So for that I will go to the my Azure portal home, and from here I will go either to Microsoft Enter ID from here, or I can also go from here. So Microsoft Enter ID is the new name for Microsoft Active Directory. Here I will be clicking on add and app registration, and also you can also go from the left hand side menu by clicking the app registrations here and click on new registration. So let us give some name here. All these things I will be keeping it as a default and click on register. Once our app registration is done, I will be needing these values. I will explain it to you later, but let me copy these values from here first. So first will be the application client ID. Second one will be the client secret, which will be generating. And next one will be the subscription ID, which will be seen in some time, and tenant ID, which we can copy from here. Now we have two values. Now we need subscription ID. For that, I will be going back to Azure Home and will be searching subscriptions here. Click here and copy the subscription ID. Now we need ARM client secret. So for that, I will be going back to my app registration Terraform Cloud, and here we'll be going to certificates and secrets. We'll click on new client secret, give it a name, and at expiry date keep it 6 months. Click on add. And once we generate the certificate, we need to copy it, otherwise we won't be able to copy it later and we have to generate a new certificate. Click on add. Now copy the certificate. Now we have all four values which will be required in the Terraform Cloud. Now I will go back to my Terraform workspace, and from the left hand side menu I will go to the variables. Here I will be adding the variables. Here the variable type should be environment variable. So first name I will be giving the client ID. In the similar manner, I will be adding all four variables which is shown here. So I'm done with the creation of these variables. And remember, you have to choose the category type of these variables as environment types. Now we are done with the linking of this Terraform Cloud with the Microsoft Azure portal. But the thing is that currently this particular application doesn't have any permission to deploy the resources. So we have to give the appropriate permission so that it can deploy the appropriate resources. So for that, I will be going back to the home and will go to the subscriptions. Here I will be clicking on the name, and from here I will go to the access control IAM, and here I will be clicking on add role assignment, and here I will be going in privilege administrator role. So here I will be giving the contributor access, but in the production you have to go and just provide the enough access so that whatever you things you intend to do is sufficient for that particular role assignment. So here contributor will grant full access to manage all the resources. So here I will be selecting this one and clicking on next. Here keep this as the default and select members. Here I will be searching my application name. Select Terraform Cloud and click on select. Now click next and click on review plus assign. So now the permission has been added. Now we'll go back to our Terraform Cloud. Now from the left hand side menu, go to the runs and click on new run. Here you can choose run type, plan and apply, refresh plan only, or allow empty apply, which we'll be discussing in the Terraform lecture. So click on start run and click on new run. Click on start So currently you are seeing it is in the state of planning. And now it has given the number of the resources which has to be created. So plus 5 to create. So here it is creating the network interface card, resource group with this name and with this location which we have given in the Terraform variable file, subnet and virtual network and virtual machine. So scroll down and click on confirm and apply. Click on confirm plan. So here you see it has already created 2 resources and rest of the resources are being created. So this particular, it is giving me some error message and it is saying SKU not available. That means Azure VM size for the free trial which I am using is not available. So I have to change the size. So I will go back to my GitHub repository and click on edit this file. And here I will be changing the size of our Azure VM. So let me enter this standard B2S and click on commit changes. Now if I go back to my Terraform Cloud portal and again go back to my runs, so here you can see one more run has automatically triggered because we have made the changes to the vm.tf, and it is saying now only one resource is to be created because it has already created rest of the resources which are present in the Terraform manifest files. So I will just confirm and apply. Now you can see our resource has been created. One Windows virtual machine has been created. Now if I go back to my Azure and go to the virtual machine, you can see my Windows VM1 is available here. And also if I go back to my Terraform, then you can see the previous ones which has happened, and also see by the details of each one by going inside it. And here also you can see your state file which shows the list of the resources which has been deployed to the your infrastructure currently. And if I go here to the settings and if I go here to the restriction and deletion, and I can click on Q destroy plan to destroy my resources which is created by the Terraform plan. So let me copy this. Now you can see that our plan has been created and it's in the planning phase. Confirm and apply. So now it has deleted all the resources which were created by the previous execution. So if I go back to my Azure portal and click on refresh, so I cannot see my VM here. So this marks the end of this lecture. I hope you liked this video and learned something from it. Please do provide your feedback, and thank you for watching and have a good day ahead. Thank you.